Welcome to Triangle Strategy. So, a heads up before you're like, oh, this and that. I'm recording this way ahead of time. I'm doing this for two reasons. I don't want to get spoiled on this game. I want to play it my way. And two, I feel like playing this game. I have enough videos being released, so I'm gonna play it honestly on my own time. But that being said, any tips you give me sadly will not come into effect at all. For I am, well, playing a game that you cannot really give me tips for because I've been playing this for a long time by the time you see this. Well, let's begin, shall we? I have started the game originally. I got 4 hours in. This time, well, let's just start a new game, shall we? Yes. Normal, please. I'm not that stupid. Now let's begin. Triangle strategy.
On the faraway continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzat, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm. 30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Chapter 1. A young hawk soars.
Lord Serenoa? Good morning.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment. Thank you, everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolffort, I must rise to the occasion.
Fine resolve, my lord. As house steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then, let us be on our way.
And on our way we go. To meet my betrothed. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, while sub-events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. Roster and inventory, War Chronicle. Press Y. Okay, the game uses autosave feature. Alright. My roster is me and Benedict. I do not believe there's any side things to do at the moment. So this game I only played, like you saw, 4 hours of. And honestly, so this game I know requires multiple endings, multiple playthroughs, my bad, to get like a true ending. Because you have to get all the choices and all this and that. I'm aiming to do one playthrough and I might do the rest on my own. So let's start, shall we? So don't expect me to get the true ending, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. There's no way I'm doing multiple playthroughs of this at the moment. The Wolfport Harbor. The Asferity warship arrives, where a woman of rose-colored hair and her attendant disembark.
I thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down. Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please. Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
You brought that pendant with you?
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
Thank you kindly, little lady. Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
And now we commence battle at Wolfport Harbor. Recommended level 2. Do this.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all. And wring every last coin out of the duchy and house Wolfport.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellen? And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking 2 innocent women?
And just who in the hell are you?
Conviction. In Norzrilia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail: unity, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choice you make throughout the game. Your decisions will shape Serena's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join your cause. Whoop. My bad. Someone's texting me. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. Oh, not what I wanted. Damn it.
You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter?
You got that right. This is Trish, my pride and joy. She's a chip off the old block, ain't she?
Minus the stench and the hairy arms, maybe.
You wound me, girl! That was supposed to be a compliment.
If you'd prefer, we'll leave you alone to settle your family dispute.
You're the whole reason we're quarreling, you dolt!
Exactly! You're about to pay for messing with Travis, the Bandit King!
I doubt you're a king of any type.
Our foe has lost their composure. Well done, my lord.
Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
To arms, my lord.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Indeed we do. So, real quick heads up. I am not the best at these games, even though I thoroughly enjoy them. I'm going to make stupid decisions. I'm going to die. I'm going to lose. I'm going to make stupid decisions that are going to make you angry. Prepare. For this is triangle strategy. Benedict's aptitudes in battle. Unwavering support with the strategic edge aids comrades of various support abilities alters the turn order of his allies. Frederica's aptitudes in battle. Pyromancer, whose fire ignites chaos in the battlefield. Cast sweeping spells to assail multiple enemies, and can use fire to set flammable squares ablaze. And Gil's aptitudes, it brings balance to battlefield powerful healing magic. Specializes in HP recovery, healing spells are even more effective on allies in mortal danger. I'm keeping her in the back lines no matter what. I'm going in the front lines, Benedict is gonna buff me, so on, so on. And that guy we'll talk about later, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy. Right.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Just who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
Alright. So, we're gonna redo this entire tutorial. I haven't played this in, oh god, 2 years? So yeah, it's probably best to do this. Basics of battle. In battle, positioning and turn order are 2 keys of victory. Height advantages. Attacks from higher advantages, my bad. Attacks from higher ground that are your target deal increased damage. In basic attacks from behind are guaranteed to score critical hits. A mark will appear on the back when you perform a critical hit. And then turn order. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn orders displayed via the AT bar at the bottom of the screen. And then camera controls.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. My turn.
Oh, I'll get you.
Give 'em a fight, man. Distinguish yourself in battle and you'll receive your due reward.
Alright. Panels and lines of attack. Blue panels within movement range, but out of the enemy's range of attack. Purple panels within movement range and the enemy's attack. Red lines indicate enemies that can attack the unit. Panels and lines of attack. Red panels indicate the attack range. Yellow panels indicate the effect for the select command.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolfort. You will pay for your crimes. For the honor of House Wolfort.
Alright, I'm going first. Let's do this. Command menu. Alright. No. Yes.
Ha!
Beautiful.
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves. Ready for battle. We're just trying to make a living here. Here.
Good. Attack me. I have a healer on my team.
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. I shall try my level best.
And then I want to use Raging Bees on Serona to raise his DPS.
Our victory is assured.
And each action in this game you do does give you XP, so you actually do want to do actions whenever you can, and if you can afford to, doing the action without any cause. Like right there, I got 15 XP for Benedict. Later on, which I only played like 4 hours, it's not much. Basically, do actions to get the XP.
My lance strikes true! Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
These are no ordinary
Hmm. I know who he is, don't worry.
Impossible!
And then, if you get sandwiched, you have, as you saw, a combo attack.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. Shall we begin?
And now the healer comes into effect. No. Let me see. If I use Cure Wounds, okay, he's out of range. Still out of range. There we go.
Be at ease.
My thanks.
And once again, XP.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Two ashes.
So if you play Final Fantasy Tactics, you kind of know how this game's gonna play. This is one game I've been wanting to play for a long time. And I'm happy I'm finally doing it. Uh-oh.
I'm a fool. Hope you're ready.
Follow-up attacks. When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, any allies on the opposite side of that enemy will automatically perform a follow-up attack. A mark will appear if attacking a selected target will trigger a follow-up attack.
Forward.
In other words, this guy.
Wait your turn. Haha!
I struck true.
Benedict's cane sword isn't the best weapon, but it's something.
I won't lose. Be gone.
Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, you're standing in a
There is no mercy on
very
the
bad
battlefield.
spot.
I have your back.
I'm buffing Benedict so he does more damage. I'm gonna keep him there.
Go! Go!
Shall we begin?
Alright, I'm gonna move her. Cure wounds.
You have my gratitude.
You're welcome.
I fight for peace.
Oh, you are about to regret standing there.
Please, heed my call. What?
Ah!
You forget I buff Benedict, my dear sir. Uh-oh.
For victory! You don't stand a chance! Did you see that? From where shall we strike?
Alright, let me see what I can do. Alright. Attack the dogger.
I shall try my level best. Your defense is weak.
Allow me!
There we
That
go.
hit the mark.
Let him do his own thing.
Now what?
Now
I don't
she's
play
gonna shoot
around.
Benedict with a flaming arrow. I shall heal him next turn I get.
Oh, my lord!
Ooh. He's
I
fine.
shall do what I can.
Actually, I don't even need to move you.
Your wounds are healed.
My utmost thanks.
I will end this.
My stratagem is just as I planned.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't use any magic with her, so might as well attack with the book until I can. Now I regret doing so.
Won't be easy. Did you see that? Defeat is not an option.
You need to die.
Perish.
Oh, damn it.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Allow me.
Spoils. Fallen enemies occasionally drop spoils. End an enemy's turn on the allies' turn on the square containing the spoils and claim it. Enemies can also claim spoils, so beware. Exquisite spoils. On a rare occasion, enemies will drop small boxes containing exquisite spoils. Allies do not need to pick up these items. They are automatically acquired. And then, yeah, securing.
You won't beat me! Careful!
Alright, I gotta be careful here.
Damn it!
He's getting too much.
Let me heal your wounds.
He's getting too damaged for my liking.
Be at ease.
Much appreciated. I will end this. With the powers in me. What?
My turn.
Oh, now they're attacking the healer, which isn't good. That is on me. I put her too close to him.
Do now.
Alright, you're almost... Alright. Finish him.
It ends here.
There we go. We got one.
Forward.
No. Actually. Yes.
I'll make this quick.
This is good. We've breached their defense.
I gotta be
I
careful.
shall try my level best. I have your back.
Buffing her.
Now what? Yeah!
Impossible.
Bullseye!
Another.
We've been weakened.
Yeah.
Be at ease.
The tides are turning.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Finish her.
Sorry!
Damn it.
It's not over yet.
Finish him.
Brace yourself. I shirk from no danger.
Excellent. Level 2.
Forward. Parry.
Ow!
To lead, I must grow.
Alright, take out
You'll
daughter.
rue this day! You bastards!
I see a path to victory.
I can cane sword him, but that's not gonna do much. I'll go forward. I'll Raging Beast.
I have
you.
your back.
Splendid.
I'm afraid he's gonna go for the healer lady, though.
My knowledge grows deeper.
Excellent. Level 2.
My turn.
No! Actually goes for the master. Excellent. That's what I wanted.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Scorch.
With the powers in me. For
And
a
she
better
levels
world.
up.
This isn't good. Be at ease.
Sheer goal.
Alright, claim
Where
those
shall we
items.
strike?
I am going to use Delaying Strike.
I'll make this quick.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, let's do this.
Too slow.
I will end this.
And then I'll put her in here to trap him.
I shall do what I can.
And then she shall level up level 2 also.
The
For
tides
healing
are
him.
turning.
One step closer to our hope.
I've got to get the upper hand.
What to do now?
And once again, end turn on the items.
From where shall we strike?
And I win.
Parry.
Damn it all! This can't be!
Oh, it can be. Victory. Results. I got 15 kudos, 1,040 coins, a large HP recovery pallet, and 2 iron. Okay, not bad.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
For a bunch of no-good thieves, at least they know when they're in over their heads.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be?
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement. I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Your Highness! Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Sheila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Let's see. So, in this world, her color of the hair, I forget. Rosella. Rosella are frowned upon. And, well, she is a Rosella. I am gonna be... So, each of these just choices will lead to things in the future of the game. I'm gonna choose... I'm not gonna follow any guides or anything. I'm gonna choose things I want to choose, which is why I'm playing this way in the past when you're watching this, because I appreciate advice, but when this game is surrounded by story and choices, it's kind of something I'm going to play on my own. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah. So the first choice is, if it's not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful. Second one is, I find your courage most noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield. And the third one is, I think it's nothing to be surprised about. We have Roselle living our very I'm very tired. I'm gonna say the first one for now.
If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful.
Thank you, my lord. But you need not flatter me.
I said only what I mean. I have always been fond of roses, and your hair is as beautiful as any of them.
I adore them too.
Then it would seem we have something in common.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolford.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Frederica and Gila, join your forces. So with this first episode, I'm only going to go about an hour. I'm thinking with this series, maybe about an hour will do for its length, but we'll see. Off goes the prince.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolford and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Encampment has been added to the main menu. Provisioner has been added. Alright, so the encampment. You can select encampment from the main menu to access Wolford's army's camp. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. So, real quick, I played the game up to where I think the main thing which sets everything off happens. But yeah, basically, they have control over salt. We have the... Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. I am going and also do all the side content I can. So, side story. At Whiteholm Castle, home of Glenbrook's royal family, preparations begin for the grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between the three nations. So real quick, when I played this on my own time, years ago, I got into the point where the main point of the game where everything falls apart. It was on the verge of it, I should say, because I know what might happen and what happens. But I only played a couple hours, but I played enough to see what might happen and what might have caused it, but I'm excited to see it nevertheless in this video. Well, not this video, this playthrough. Now let's begin, shall we? I hope you enjoy story, because this game's gonna be very story-driven.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do. I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
But of course, Your Highness. The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshal of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man, Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife. Thank you, Claris. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
I'm gonna end that real quick. So, fun fact, these two are the brother and sister of Frederica. They don't get along.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
I am also very sorry, I didn't notice my mouse was on the screen.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
At ease, Huette. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huette. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me. When he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
As you wish.
I'm sorry for that. So I remember Huette was one of my favorite characters because she is a assassin type assassin ninja, and she has an ability which, if I remember correctly, and I'm sorry if I'm not misremembering, she could do 2 actions per turn or 2 attacks, and I really liked her in battle. Now let's go to Castle Wolford. Having routed the bandits, Sirona and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolford. You have to forgive me, I am tired. That's why I'm only doing an hour for the first one, seeing how it goes.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Quite.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so?
So meet the powerhouse. By powerhouse, I mean he has a lot of defense and has decent attack. He's a tank, from what I noticed.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolford. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolford. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolford is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Oh, Anna's aptitudes in battle. Oh, my bad. Anna's the one that does 2 actions per turn. My bad. See, I'm about to get things wrong. Strikes enemies from the shadows, takes 2 actions in the same turn, conceal herself from enemies' eyes. And then Eridor shields allies with superb defensive capabilities, draws the enemy attacks and counterattacks when dealt with physical blow by an adjacent enemy. My bad. I knew I had something wrong. I think she's a ranger.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolford's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords!
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolford.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolford's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because basically everyone, sure we have an alliance, has their own reasons of being here. Alright. Lord Simon of head to the House Wolford welcomes Frederica into his home both as his future daughter-in-law and the symbol of Glenbrook as Astrocilii. And this will probably be the last thing I do for this episode, and then I'm gonna call it.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Frost, I need to remember that.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolford, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
we could be cast away like pawns.
Wink,
Precisely.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Yeah, I think he has like a heart issue, if I had to guess. With how, you know, you hear the heartbeat and he collapses. Oop, save my game, yes. I'm gonna oversave you because I'm not going back to you anytime soon. And no, this one here, because there's not much for me to do. And, well, I don't want to continue, and it's been going for an hour. So, I hope you're enjoying this series. I will say this. I absolutely love the Octopath Traveler series and the artwork that game brings. For the better graphics getting games, sometimes the worse the games are. I love going back to this simple pixel artwork, but the effects are of modern games, and it's beautiful. And so I'm excited to actually play this. I'm really excited to play this, and I hope you are too. I'm going to be doing my own choices from, well, by the time you see this, I'm going to be either done with the game or I'll be quite through it at a decent moment. But yeah, I hope you are going to enjoy this series. If not, well, I'm sorry. But this, I believe, is going to be a very story-heavy game. Very story-heavy. Because the 4 hours I played, there's just a lot of story. And I'm not the best at these strategy-type tactics games, even though I've played Final Fantasy Tactics and other games like it. I am going to screw up. I'm going to choose decisions you're not going to like. I'm going to do things you're going to hate. I'm going to choose things you're going to like. That's the best and the best part of this. Is I'm going to choose things you're not going to expect. I'm going to choose things, I'm going to go down a path that is, well, my path. You don't know my path. You know what path you want. You don't know my path. And I'm going to lead you down my path with this game. And I hope it's a good path for you. I hope it's entertaining for you. I hope you enjoy my path in this game. And I'm going to say good night, farewell. I'll see you next time. And bye-bye.